Well, good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. As you will notice, my wife was not here today. She had some other business that she had to take care of. And so that little thing popped up on my screen I had to take care of. So she is taking care of her business. She'll be back next week. But I do want to thank you for joining us, whether you are joining us live right now or whether you look at it a little bit later, maybe tonight, tomorrow, whatever it might be. Want to remind you that this is Wednesday noon community prayer time. And our goal is to pray for the needs of the citizens of Crook County. It doesn't matter if you go to church, doesn't matter um, if you actually believe in prayer or not. Believe it or not, there are a lot of people who ask for prayer who say they don't believe in prayer. So, whatever the case is, we're here to pray for you. We believe that God is powerful and that He uses prayer to change the lives of people. So, if you would like to jot down your prayer request in the chat box, sometime during our broadcast, I will go ahead and pray for those things. So, I want to start today with a story out of Numbers chapter 14, and it actually goes back into Numbers 13. Moses and the children of Israel had come to the brink of the land of Israel that we know it today. And they wanted to send out spies to see if this was a good land indeed. And they sent out 12, one from each tribe. Those men came back. 10 of them were negative, and two of them said, "Oh no, let's go take the land." And so God was not ups or he was upset with them because of their lack of faith. He had told them, "I will take you into the land. I will protect you. I will watch over you. You will succeed. You will take the land. Just trust me." Two of them could. The other couldn't. And so we find God telling Moses that he's done with these people. He doesn't want to deal with them anymore. They have been constantly and continually grumbling and complaining ever since they came out of Egypt. And in Numbers 14, beginning in verse 11, the Lord said to Moses, "How long will this people spurn me? And how long will they not believe in me? Despite all of the signs which I have performed in their midst, I will smite them with pestilence and dispossess them, and I will make you into a greater and mightier nation than they are." In other words, God said, I've I've done miracles, I've done signs and wonders to testify over and over and over and over again that I am with them, and yet they still complain and gripe and wonder where I'm at. I'm done with them. I am going to make you into a great nation. But here's what Moses said. But Moses said to the Lord, "Then the Egyptians will hear of it, for by your strength you brought up this people from their midst, and they will tell it to the inhabitants of the land. They have heard that you, O Lord, are in the midst of the people, for you, O Lord, are seen eye to eye, while your cloud stands over them, and you go before them in a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. Now, if you slay this people as one man, then the nations who have heard of your fame will say, because the Lord could not bring the people into the land which he promised them by oath, therefore he slaughtered them into the wilderness." In other words, Moses got in between God and the people. And he said, "God, if you go ahead and do this, The nations are going to hear about what you did to them. You brought them out, you took them across the Red Sea, you have protected them, and they're going to say about you that you don't have enough power to bring them into the land. And they're going to say that you're really no God at all. Verse 17 of chapter 14 of Numbers says, and this is Moses' prayer, but now I pray, let the power of the Lord be great, just as you have declared. The Lord is slow to anger and abundant in loving kindness. Did you hear that? He is slow to anger and long on abundant kindness. I don't know what situation you might find yourself in today, but I want you to know that he loves you and that he cares for you and he wants to have a relationship. He wants to pour out his goodness upon you. So it doesn't matter in one sense where you're